Hello everyone, welcome back to Lost in Blocks. Today I play new update The Forest is Angry. It's like a hard mode, and things are already feeling different. The difficulty is higher, resources are limited, and surviving the night won't be easy. Let's jump into the game. First, I chopped down a few trees and upgraded the campfire to level 3. I knew I had to prepare early because hard mode wasn't going to be easy. Wait, what is this? This is a new building that was just added to the game. Alright, let's go inside. What does this mean? On the big screen it says, Nights until test 1. Oh wow, there's a new crate here. Let's try opening it. Okay, to access this crate, we actually need to activate hard mode first. Good to know. Let's move up to the second floor. Wait, what's this? There's a note here. Let me take a closer look. A quick sketch of a rift. It says these rifts keep appearing all over the forest. They can be managed by cutting down nearby infected trees and hunting infected animals. But they made the mistake of leaving one alone for too long. Before they knew it, half of the forest was overrun with purple vines. And that's not even counting the other strange things that started happening. That actually sounds crazy. Now let's check the other part of the lab. There's a door here. Let's open it. There's a staircase going down into the basement. Okay, what is this machine? This whole room is covered with cursed purple roots. Oh, there's a lever on the wall, and it has my name on it. It says this is a vote to start hard mode. Proceed? Yes. Nothing happened. Alright, we'll come back to this later. For now, let's explore the map and see if anything new has been added. I took down a wolf and grabbed the pelt. It's day 2 now, so it's time to trade. Then I hunted a bunny and traded it too. I got a good sack. A spear and a revolver, but still shows his good axe. It's time to save the first kid. Let's check the location. It's right behind me. I need to be quick. Can I one-shot the wolf? Round and round. No, I missed. Alright, kid, where are you? There you are. I picked the kid up, put them in the sack, and opened the chest. A flashlight. That's actually really useful for nighttime. Let's head back to the base. Oh, there's a fuel canister here, and a lot of food on the ground. I grabbed everything and rushed back to the campfire. I emptied my sack at the campfire, and a new cutscene started playing. Warning! I pulled the lever. Somewhere deep in the forest. Looking at the map, a new sign has appeared. We'll investigate that during the day. For now, I chopped down some trees, put the logs into the machine, and planted the rest of the saplings. Oh, there's a house nearby. Let's loot it quickly. I opened a chest, grabbed all the chairs, and fed them into the machine. Finally, I crafted a farm plot for safety. Since it's daytime, I decided to explore the new things that appeared on the map. Looking closely, the lab is now emitting purple sparks. That looks really strange. Then I remembered. I still hadn't opened the crate inside the lab. So I went back in and opened it. I got a research monitor blueprint. What does this even do? Moving up to the second floor, I found 2 more crates. I opened the first one and got bandages and a medkit. From the second crate, I got an MRE. Looking at it closely, Meal ready to eat. This is a brand new food item in the game. I grabbed everything. But something felt wrong. The floor looked corrupted, like something bad was happening. So I left the lab immediately. I chopped down some tree to upgrade my campfire to level 4. After that, I crafted a sundial, a compass, and a regular bed, then placed everything down. Night started falling, and a warning appeared. Something evil is approaching your campfire tonight. On normal mode, the first cultist wave really easy and only 2 cultists spawn. Here, you immediately understand how hard this mode actually is. Giant roots started bursting out of the ground, with purple sparks everywhere. It looks beautiful, but playing like this is extremely difficult. The cultists reached the base. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, this wave wasn't too bad. I managed to handle it. Then I realized I forgot to place the research monitor. I placed it right next to the crafting bench. And that's when things got scary. Corruption level, 39%. Hungry deer detected. Passive heals reduced. Cultist wave stronger. Food rot spores not detected. If corruption ever reaches 100%, everything activates. At that point, the game becomes nearly impossible to play. I tried chopping infected trees to reduce the corruption, but nothing worked. So I went back to the base and made a decision. I crafted an old bed and placed it next to the regular bed. The goal now is simple. Increase the day count. Survive longer. And somehow, make it closer to surviving 99 days. Back at the base, my carrots had fully grown. But they were purple now. I ate one, and it actually hurt me. The message popped up, that didn't taste right. At that moment, I realized the game had become much harder. I stopped worrying about everything else and focused only on progression. I decided to rescue the second kid. A lot of alphas were waiting for me. I fought them using my own technique. And in the middle of the fight, I completely forgot I had the MRE and kept eating raw food instead. A lot of alphas were waiting for me. I fought them using my own technique. And in the middle of the fight, I completely forgot I had the MRE and kept eating raw food instead. I finally grabbed the kid, put them in my sack, and opened a chest. Inside was a strong flashlight and a diamond. I rushed back to the base as fast as I could. When I arrived, the fire was almost out, barely alive. And then, it happened.
Run.
Somehow, I survived the entire night with the deer. The fire went out. And fire is the most important thing for survival. I had to find fuel fast to light the campfire again. I managed to find one piece of coal, a tire, and a few logs. But a wolf wasn't letting me take them. I ran, then turned back and struck it with my laser cannon. At that moment, I completely lost track of my base. Everything felt out of control. To keep the fire alive, I chopped nearby trees and fed whatever I could into the campfire. I planted the remaining saplings and checked the monitor. Corruption level, 100%. That's when the game became truly difficult. On day 23, I decided to explore the tower for loot. But once again, the game didn't want me to progress. Rain started pouring down. Inside the tower, I found a medkit. I jumped across to another section and found more bandages. Suddenly, an alpha wolf started chasing me at full speed. I kept running until I found a fuel canister. and a cake that helped me heal. Somehow, the alpha wolf backed off. That was my chance. I returned to the campfire, dropped in the coal, and things started to feel normal again. But then, lightning struck me. My health dropped fast. I ran, healed up, and waited as the rain slowly stopped. And that's when the cultists arrived. Not just one or two. A lot of them. I fought them all, destroyed every last one, and burned their remains in the campfire. Everything felt calm again. Normal. But I was wrong. Suddenly, the entire wolf species started chasing me. I panicked and says, "Run." I fought back
Run.
and somehow knocked all of them down. Barely survived. I rushed to a chest, hoping to find bandages. I took out the last cultist. And that's when the rain and thunder started again. I ran straight to the chest and opened it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Lightning struck right next to me. I panicked, turned around, and sprinted toward the base. And then, this happened. That's where I'll end this episode. Hard mode really changes everything, and surviving now feels way more intense. So I want to ask you this. Would you survive 99 nights in this mode? And be honest, do you think the game was already hard, or is this update on another level? If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to Lost in Blocks for more updates and survival challenges. I'll see you in the next one.